The islands of Tonga, scattered like emeralds across the Pacific Ocean, are no strangers to the power of nature. In January 2022, Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai roared back to life. The explosion was visible from space, a testament to its immense energy. The roar echoed across the Pacific, heard thousands of miles away. It was a stark reminder of the raw power beneath the Earth's surface. The eruption of Hunga Tonga was a truly global event. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, hidden from our view, the forces that drive volcanic eruptions were at work. Hunga Tonga, like other volcanoes around the world, is fueled by molten rock known as magma, rising from the Earth's mantle. This magma, a potent mixture of molten rock and dissolved gases, accumulates in chambers beneath the volcano. Over time, the pressure within these chambers builds, like a pressure cooker on a hot stove. The rocks surrounding the magma chamber, while solid, are under immense strain. They are constantly being pushed and pulled by the movement of tectonic plates, the massive pieces of the Earth's crust that are constantly shifting. These plates collide, separate, or slide past each other, creating zones of intense geological activity. Hunga Tonga sits within the Ring of Fire, a zone of intense volcanic and earthquake activity that encircles the Pacific Ocean. In the case of Hunga Tonga, the pressure from the accumulating magma eventually exceeded the strength of the surrounding rocks. The result was a cataclysmic release of energy in the form of a massive eruption. The molten rock, along with vast quantities of superheated gas and ash, blasted through the ocean's surface, creating a spectacle visible for thousands of miles. The eruption of Hunga Tonga unleashed a towering plume of ash and gas that soared high into the atmosphere. This plume, a dark and ominous cloud visible from space, reached unprecedented heights. It punched its way through the lower layers of the atmosphere, injecting vast quantities of water vapor and other particles into the stratosphere. This massive injection of material into the atmosphere had a profound impact on global weather patterns. The water vapor released by the eruption, estimated to be equivalent to 10% of the water vapor already present in the stratosphere, is of particular interest to scientists. Water vapor is a potent greenhouse gas, trapping heat and influencing global temperatures. The sheer volume of water vapor injected into the stratosphere by Hunga Tonga has the potential to cause short-term warming of the planet. The eruption also released significant amounts of sulfur dioxide, a gas that can have a cooling effect on the climate. Sulfur dioxide, when it reaches the stratosphere, reacts with water vapor to form sulfate aerosols. These aerosols reflect sunlight back into space, reducing the amount of solar radiation reaching the Earth's surface. The eruption of Hunga Tonga, while exceptional in its own right, is not without precedent in Earth's history. Volcanoes have been shaping our planet for billions of years, and throughout history, there have been eruptions that have left an indelible mark on human civilization. One such eruption was that of Mount Tambora in Indonesia in 1815. This eruption, the largest in recorded history, released an estimated 4 times the amount of material as the Krakatoa eruption, plunging the northern hemisphere into a year without a summer. Another cataclysmic event, the Toba supereruption that occurred in Indonesia approximately 74,000 years ago, is thought to have had a devastating impact on human populations at the time. This eruption is estimated to have released thousands of times the amount of material as the Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980, potentially triggering a volcanic winter that lasted for years. These historical eruptions serve as a stark reminder of the immense power of volcanoes and their potential to disrupt global climate patterns and human societies. While the Hunga Tonga eruption was not on the scale of Tambora or Toba, it provides valuable insights into the behavior of these powerful forces of nature. Section 5. A Force of Nature: Volcanoes and Their Global Impact. Volcanoes, often perceived as agents of destruction, play a vital role in shaping our planet. They are a fundamental part of Earth's geological processes, responsible for creating new landforms, enriching soils, and influencing the composition of our atmosphere. Volcanic eruptions, while potentially devastating in the short term, can have long-term benefits for the environment. The ash and lava released during eruptions break down over time, releasing essential nutrients into the soil, making volcanic regions some of the most fertile on Earth. However, the immense power of volcanoes also poses significant risks to human populations and infrastructure. Pyroclastic flows, fast-moving currents of hot gas and volcanic debris, can incinerate everything in their path, traveling at speeds of up to 700 kilometers per hour. Lahars, mudflows composed of volcanic ash and water, can inundate valleys and destroy settlements, often occurring long after an eruption has ceased. Volcanic eruptions can also trigger tsunamis, giant waves generated by the displacement of water, as was the case with the Hunga Tonga eruption. These tsunamis can travel thousands of miles across oceans, causing widespread destruction in coastal areas far from the eruption site. Section 6. Eyes on the Earth. Predicting and monitoring volcanic threats. The eruption of Hunga Tonga underscored the importance of monitoring volcanic activity and developing effective early warning systems. Scientists use seismometers, GPS, and gas monitoring to detect changes in volcanic activity. Seismometers detect ground vibrations, signaling potential eruptions. Ground deformation and gas emissions provide clues about magma movement. Early warning systems based on real-time data are crucial for community safety. Section 7. The Future of Fire. Preparing for the next eruption. The eruption of Hunga Tonga served as a stark reminder that we live in a world shaped by powerful natural forces. While we cannot prevent volcanic eruptions, we can take steps to mitigate their impact and protect human lives and livelihoods. One crucial aspect of preparedness is developing and implementing effective land use planning policies. Restricting development in high-risk areas, such as those prone to lahars or pyroclastic flows, can significantly reduce the potential for loss of life and property. Investing in resilient infrastructure is also essential. Building codes that take into account volcanic hazards, such as designing buildings to withstand ashfall or incorporating lahar diversion channels, can reduce the impact of eruptions on critical infrastructure. Public education and awareness campaigns are vital for ensuring that communities understand the risks posed by volcanoes and are prepared to respond effectively in the event of an eruption. International cooperation is also crucial for responding to volcanic eruptions and mitigating their global impacts. Sharing scientific data, expertise, and resources can help improve eruption forecasting, early warning systems, and disaster response efforts worldwide. Section 8. Living with volcanoes, respecting nature's power. The eruption of Hunga Tonga, a dramatic display of nature's raw power, serves as a powerful reminder of our planet's dynamism and the forces that have shaped it over billions of years. Volcanoes, while potentially destructive, are an integral part of Earth's systems, playing a vital role in the planet's evolution and the creation of its diverse landscapes. They are a testament to the immense energy that resides within our planet, a force that has both created and destroyed throughout Earth's history. To live with volcanoes, we must approach them with a sense of respect and humility. We must acknowledge their power and the limits of our ability to control them. Instead of attempting to conquer nature, we must strive to coexist with it, learning from its rhythms and adapting to its unpredictable nature. This means investing in scientific research to better understand volcanic processes and improve our ability to predict and mitigate their impacts. It means developing and implementing effective early warning systems and disaster preparedness plans to minimize the loss of life and property. Section 9. A Call to Action. Global Cooperation for a Safer Future. The eruption of Hunga Tonga highlighted the interconnectedness of our planet. The ash and gas injected into the atmosphere circled the globe, impacting weather patterns and serving as a visible reminder that events, even in seemingly remote corners of the world, can have global consequences. In an era of increasing global challenges, from climate change to pandemics, the eruption serves as a potent symbol of the need for international cooperation and collective action. Addressing the challenges posed by volcanic eruptions, like other global issues, requires a coordinated global response. Sharing scientific knowledge and data, developing early warning systems, and providing humanitarian aid are all essential components of a comprehensive strategy to mitigate the impact of volcanic eruptions. The eruption of Hunga Tonga is not simply a scientific curiosity or a news story. It is a call to action, urging us to recognize our shared vulnerability and the need for global solidarity in the face of natural disasters. By working together, sharing knowledge and resources, we can create a safer and more resilient future for all.